Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I've got it. So,
Okay.
gosh, never had so many technical issues. So, like what I was saying is, right now we are, for anybody who's just joining us here, we are right now. It's a little different setup. We're actually watching Josh's screen, broadcasting through through Steam Broadcast. And, we're using Skype instead of our usual Steam login. So, if you would, guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's start with Josh here,
Hey, this is Josh with Morath's Minions.
and he is the player not currently moving right now. And then we also have on the opposing side, we have Viking Mike with the Norse Vikes. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello out
Which-
there, world. I'm a little distracted at the moment, trying to keep myself from losing this game.
Yep, because as you can see over there, he's got a couple players that
Holy
aren't
crap.
on the field.
It's going to be a challenge today.
I gotta say, like, the first thing I watched right away was a casualty pop up. Like, that was the first thing that came up.
Oh yeah.
Could you go back to the casualty box real quick?
Yeah.
Punk down.
If you could go back to that casualty box real quick, I have a question.
Yeah. Let's see, gouged eye, badly hurt, the Yeti. It also helps that one of my werewolves now has mighty blow. So I can break armor on 6 or less now.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's a
All right,
plus
sorry to
one.
break the flow, but it's Josh's turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why. I guess those aren't separate. I was wondering why the troll is nowhere near the rest of the KO'd players.
I was kind of wondering that too. Yeah.
That's just the way they have it programmed. Big guys get set up in that in that off corner, and
I'm gonna say it's because of his disturbing presence. He's being put in the corner.
nobody puts Frosty in the corner.
Yeah, that's the corner, all right. So again, Viking Mike is running. What are the inducements you have, Viking Mike?
Took a halfling master chef and a Bloodweiser babe.
Yeah, so that beer is gonna come in useful.
Knockout to come back.
Yep. And we have a double block. Okay, this yep, should be muted there.
Yep. And right now, Josh is doing the very, very good strategy of destroying my team to prevent me from being able to do any damn thing. And now he goes for the ball.
Yep.
So unfortunately, we did lose a few turns there. Oh, yep. Yeah, there is a bit of a slight delay here, but I think that works out pretty good. On the plus side, it seems like doing it this way, it can just Skype will show who's talking, which is nice.
Oh, cool.
You know, until it stops working.
Yep.
Yep.
So, so it was a kickoff from Morath's Minions to the Norse Vikes, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Then
Yeah.
he got a blitz.
Yep.
Put a werewolf under it. Caught the ball. Had to blast
And-
it out of his hands.
We unfortunately
Tried to
just
pick up the
missed. We missed all the carnage because
Yeah.
that's a lot of players down in only 4 turns.
Yeah.
Tried to swing it up through the middle, punch it through the middle, but tried to bypass the one hole, the two hole, and I tried to shove it up the A hole, but it didn't quite work.
I thought you were trying to throw the wall backwards for a second there. I was like, what?
Not me. Yeah. Do a reverse to a guy that already activated. Yeah, because that's a winner strategy.
So it's looking very good for Morath's Minions here in turn 5 of the game here. Again, we apologize for the technical problems we're having. We're, at this point, recording a stream of a stream of a stream. Josh, if you could do me a favor, when it's not your turn, can you turn on the automatic camera? I don't know if it'll give you that option. Okay. Let's see if it, like, I usually zoom in and, like, look around at stuff if you've seen the broadcast, but, I don't want to make you have to do that because it's a pain to reset the camera. So maybe the automatic camera will do a good job.
Yeah. It's been forever since I've even used the automatic camera, so...
Yeah, well, if you use the WASD keys and your mouse wheel, you can actually just zoom around the map a whole lot better and look at stuff. The problem is that when you want to reset your view, I think there is a key that'll reset the view, but I forget what it is. It's buried in the manual somewhere. And, you know, you're playing. I don't want to make you... compromise your game to do the broadcast.
Well, I don't mind moving the camera around a little bit, especially when it's not my turn.
Yeah. And at least we can see the the log this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid snow pitch. I have no control over it either. That's the annoying part.
Yeah.
Or we'd always be playing on the green grass.
I don't know. I like the other pitches.
Yeah, the green grass is the easiest to see everything on.
Yeah.
There we go. Getting up some players.
Stand up. Now time to do risky stuff. Dodging a freaking Norse werewolf.
And here he goes. So I'm realizing how much I spend time like clicking on the different players to read their names when I don't have the ability to just go and do it myself.
Where do I want to go?
Yeah, where do you want to go? Hurry up
Oh,
already.
and here's the blitz. Let's see. Bjorn the Howler versus Pebble Stalker. Only going to get a pushed result there.
Push him twice. Where do you want to go now with Pebble Stalker?
You can just go around the circle.
Ring the ring of rosies. Pocket full of posies.
Oh, that sidestep, I imagine, is very useful right now.
Yeah, I know. This is the first time I've had it, too. You just got that.
Like, sidestep is one of those skills where you read it and it doesn't seem that amazing, and then you see it in practice, and it is just incredible for a ball carrier.
Oh, yeah.
It makes it so hard to take them out. You can't control their movement.
Let's run the sideline a lot easier.
Now, if I was Josh and I was Morath's minions, I would not be doing these blocks because you only get one reroll, and it just takes one roll to go bad, and then you can't get them off the, your ball carrier. I would throw a block on the werewolf as opposed... Okay, I see. He's doing this to set up this blitz. I got it now, because the werewolf does have a high strength. Yeah, just take the push. Kind of an odd spot to put him in, but I think it's doing it so he can get another block off. Yep. Oh, no. Yeah, don't risk it. I would score. Although he's pretty safe, so he can probably... I think what he's doing is running down the clock a bit. Wrestle! Yeah, wrestle's going to prove useful here.
Oh, yeah. That's what I usually end up giving the zombies, assuming a zombie ever levels up. The way I see it is, I use wrestle and take down any other player. It's probably, a win for me, because you know, they're zombies. What else are they gonna do?
So for those who don't know, wrestle is a lot like block. What block does is if you get a both down, you get to ignore it, so that you don't go down yourself. Wrestle is the same thing, except you can voluntarily bring yourself to the ground. It doesn't provoke an injury on you, but it's good because it lets you get down players with block. You don't hurt them, but you do knock them to the ground. Oh, and that is going to take the werewolf to the mat there. And he's following up. So yeah, I think Josh is just kind of putting a little punishment on the Norse team here, especially since there is he just has a commanding number of players here. I mean, that's the thing with the Norse, is they are a very bashy team, but they don't have a high armor value. They've only got a 7. Now, for those of you not familiar with Blood Bowl, the way that works...
Oh, I figure if I'm going to make the touchdown, I'm going to make it with him. He could use, you know, the SPP.
Okay. That just guarantees I'm going to spend the rest of the first half beating up people.
What rest of the first half?
Well, you know, there's still 3 turns. There'll be 2 turns after he scores his touchdown, assuming he does it right away.
Yes, that is assuming he does it right away. I don't know what Josh is going to do, but I imagine Josh is going to run down the clock. There really...
I'm putting a big task on my 4 guys.
There really is no... And now comes the 3 turns of fouling. So, what we are likely going to see here is a lot of run down the clock tactics. There really is no advantage.
That's the other thing I
scoring.
don't mind using zombies for is fouling, because if they get, you know, kicked off the pitch,
It's not unusual to have dirty player be one of the lineman skills you give them.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the big issue is actually getting a zombie to level up.
And there we go.
Oh, there's a couple going for it. Now, this could actually be quite bad if he gets the push, which he did, which is going to push him right next to his ball carrier. He doesn't want that, so he uses the reroll to make sure the werewolf does go down. Now, if he's going to run down the clock, what he wants to do is he wants to surround the werewolf with players. Oh, there's another KO. Like, if you're going to run down the clock, I always put my players in a corner, and I cage up around them just so we can keep anything from going wrong there. Again, I do think that's what's happening here, is we are seeing some delaying tactics here. I don't know why he's not moving that player. Okay. Yeah, I see. I think I would expect him to move him in the vicinity of the ball. Another good tactic would be to take his free ghoul.
So you're going to run the clock, Josh.
Maybe.
It's not a bad plan.
Yeah, he's definitely running the clock. But what I would do is move that ghoul. Okay, he's going for a very odd shield. I'm not sure why he's moving him in that position. You've got enough movement. You can get a classic cage going on.
Oh, I guess I could.
I just don't understand. Like, either cover your ball carrier or... Okay, that's not bad, but it's not good either. Like I said, I would have moved the ghoul to the opposite side of the werewolf. Make him have more tackle zones. Right now, the werewolf can dodge away and have a better roll. Now, granted, he still only has 3 agility, and there's no guarantee that it's going to work.
Ooh.
Yep, skull.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what's going to happen next, because we just heard it. Yep, there's the first skull, and the second skull. And you can only re-roll once. You can only use your re-roll once around. You can't re-roll anything twice in Blood Bowl, so that is going to put an end to his turn there. Everything is going the Morath minions' way right now. And you can see... Oh, I know where this is going. Taking him off the pitch. Only a stun result, but that really doesn't matter with going off the pitch. Like I said, I imagine he would like to cause some more damage. What? He's handing it off to the zombie! So it looks like he's... looks like Josh is really pushing a lot of scoring points. You know, trying to make sure his players get leveled up. And it is back to the Norse Vikes' turn. We are in the last turn. Now, there is a little bit of danger in delaying the clock so long. Like, if something goes wrong this next turn, the Morath minions lose their chance to score. On the other hand, they are going to receive the kickoff here at the half, so it may not be as bad as originally thought. And there he is trying to... Oh, yeah, that'll do. That'll give him what he wants. Unfortunately, no injury.
Not take long with only 2 guys.
Yep.
And just the Norse Vikes just have just too many players in the casualty box. It is really an unfortunate start for them.
Now to see how much of a team I get back.
And there's the touchdown.
Yeah,
That will help decide what sort of thing I can do for the second half.
And now we're hitting
oh, you
the
got
half.
almost everybody.
And Morath's minions taking the lead.
Yeah.
Looking at the non-existent cheerleader section. Looks like the troll will be
And
getting
my
back
flesh
up.
golem's being lazy.
Yeah, well, your flesh golem is sitting there on the I didn't want to regenerate pile.
Yeah.
And there's the down flesh golem,
like
so...
them.
Lazy flesh golems.
So this is exactly what the Morath's
Don't be too hard on
minions...
him. If I had to come back against the snow troll, I'd probably be slow about it as well.
True.
So yeah, this is definitely what the Norse Vikes needed here. Josh, could you zoom out and just look at the whole pitch so we can see the formations?
Yep. Whoa, whoops.
Yeah.
All right. I am set. So I click accept.
All right.
Got my 9 guys out there.
You mind hitting G to turn the grid on? Just for the
yeah.
formation too. Like, you can turn it off as soon as the kick goes.
Okay. Let's see.
Unfortunately, we're not getting a too good a view of the formation because of the delay. It's actually funny. The delay this way is bigger than it is watching the replay. I find that amusing. There we go. So you can see here, still a pretty loose formation coming from the Norse Vikes there, whereas Morath's minions have set up a very, very strong formation there. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mike, how many players do you have on the pitch right now?
9.
9. I missed one there.
Yeah.
And I think Josh, you've got the full complement, correct?
Yeah, I've got 11.
Yep. Yeah, there it is in the chat log now.
Ooh, the Master Chef kicked in this time.
All right. Good job, buddy.
So the Master Chef
And a riot.
lets you steal the other team's rerolls and give them to yourself. Yep, there we go. So it's a random roll. You can see the roll there.
And that's where the ball went.
Not going to the
And
end zones for the finals.
A riot.
Let's see.
You can turn the grid off now.
All right.
So, I gotta say, Viking Mike is in a really tough spot right now. Oh, it's like the one player he has that doesn't have block.
Ooh.
And there's it
I
down.
didn't think you got the zombies off of strength 4 guys.
Oh!
Yeah, I get zombies off anybody who's not stunty.
Dead werewolf!
Ooh, so now I've got a backup player.
And that werewolf has become a zombie.
Yep.
So here's a question as necromantic. You just have the zombies, right? You don't have the skeletons, correct?
Correct, just zombies.
So here's something, because I've done undead before. Here's something crazy. So when you get a zombie with undead, it gives you a zombie during the game. And then at the end of the game, when it goes to hire it, it only gives you the option of getting a skeleton.
A point.
The point is you don't want a skeleton. Usually you want the zombie.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he took out Frosty.
Holy shit.
Yep. My
Again.
team is getting devastated today.
Wow, I can't believe how many... Good grief.
So now we're down to 7 players.
Wow.
Just in the first turn. Well, see, this is... Like, I played Vikings as well
That's the way it happens.
before I did the undead team. And this is the problem with them, is that, like, when you do well, like, you murder the other team, but, like, when it goes bad, like, it goes bad like this. Like, you just lose everyone. Like, that 7 armor value is no joke. And because you're Norse, you're always hitting, so you're always running the risk of going down.
They're not quite glass hammers, but they certainly are of a fine crystal.
No, I think glass cannon is accurate. So, just in that first exchange there, the line of scrimmage.
As much as I love playing Norse, I'll probably be playing a different team for next season.
Yeah, I'll probably be playing a different team too.
I mean, I had managed to put together at one point a team with a troll with block, and blitzers with strength, and piling on, and mighty blow, and the werewolves had mighty blow, and they were just and block, and they were just brutal. Like, it just grind teams to dust. But man, when it went bad, like, it got really bad. And that's not going to do anything there. Not with block on both ends. So, complete stalemate here. I got to say, it's looking really bad for Viking Vike. Or, the Viking Vike. For Viking Mike there. Because he's down so many players. And losing your werewolf and your troll is really at a big disadvantage here. Because they are your specialty players. They provide your strength and the backbone of your team. To have this happen in the second half, all that Josh has to do with Morath's minions really is
Yeah,
to
so at
just
this point,
delay.
I now have zombies from 3 different teams. Because unfortunately, I couldn't, I couldn't get a zombie from the goblin team.
Well, probably if you'd taken out a troll, you could have.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the goblin team, I think I took out just like a normal goblin. Ugh, that one was not a pleasant game. I won, but I took a lot of injuries. Because that stupid chainsaw. Okay, which way do I want to go? There.
And there's the reroll.
Hell yeah, follow him. Woohoo. I got tackle. Dodge don't matter. Sucker. Punk.
Well, you had defender down as well. Was that? Did you just choose that just to prove that you had tackle?
Oh no, he chose.
Yeah.
He thought his dodge would be all sweet and sexy, and
oh, okay.
I got tackled.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. All right.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that he had tackle.
So it didn't matter either way.
Yeah.
Didn't matter either way. He was going down.
I see what he was trying there.
I reeled away from a double both down to his choose for the pow or the splat. He chose the pow and he got the splat.
So for those, if you're not familiar with Blood Bowl, the way the block system works is it's based on the relative strength.
And this moment may be when I regret having used that reroll.
So in situations where
back for myself.
In situations where you throw a block where it's disadvantageous for you, your opponent can choose what die comes up.
Oh,
so
you got it.
Yep, sometimes Nuffle loves me.
If the opposing team has a strength
sometimes
advantage,
I wonder why I play this game.
It's 2 dice, and the opposing team player picks.
Ooh,
like that.
Oh, there we go. The
The only
Mikey
thing I did
Vike
there was
has
drag the
picked
ball
up the
further
ball.
back into the field.
Just trying to run away with it there. Oh! And trying to make that sprint. Fumbles the ball. Oh, and another stun player. And that werewolf's lack of block really showing up here quite a bit. And you can see Mike is starting to get a bit careless here. Oh, that's going to take down another player. You know, the other thing is with the low armor value. Actually, I just realized something.
Okay.
Claw doesn't matter against the Viking team.
Nope, it does not.
Their armor is
yeah,
so
'cause
low. It doesn't matter.
Claw
That's
has not
true.
mattered for a Viking team since 3rd edition LRB.
Well, except for the troll has high armor though, right?
Yes.
The trolls and the werewolves do, but you know, for the basic Norse lineman, Claw doesn't matter. Not since they changed Claw from being a +2 armor breaking rolls into a breaks on an 8.
Yeah, what is the armor value on his werewolves, the Norse werewolves?
The Norse werewolves are armor 8.
Okay. Yeah, and the troll, what's the troll?
It's an 8 as well.
Gotcha.
The fur is 8, skins are 7.
So Claw is a skill that lets you penetrate armor. It essentially makes it like enemies have armor value 7. But
Alright, let's see if he can.
since the Norse all have armor value 7, it just doesn't matter. And can they get the ball? He does have the ball. Now he just has to run with it. I would put him in the middle of that cluster. I would try to get as many players on it as I can. Let's see what he's doing here. He's trying a handoff. Not sure I would have done that. I guess he wants a strong player to have the ball.
Oh, whoop, wrong one.
All right, so now it's Viking Mike trying to... Yeah, look at those casualty boxes.
Oh,
Holy
there.
crap. Oh, that's right. It was the werewolf that died, wasn't it?
Was it?
It was a werewolf that died.
Yeah.
It was my veteran werewolf that died. Damn it!
Ooh.
What was the SPP on him?
Oh, I think he had like he was about 16. He had 2 skills.
Yep, 16.
That is rough.
Yep. But since Sonny Jim here is sitting on 2.
Yeah, Mighty Blow and Block. That's what he had.
He was my good one.
Bjorn the Howler is no more.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a few times at this point with this team.
Yep.
I think the second flesh golem that died made it to level 3. The first and the third ones that died, I think the first one was level 1 and the third one was level 2.
That's why I try not to become too attached to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Blood Bowl, you just cannot keep players alive.
No. No, you'd think with regeneration would help and a decent armor, but no, it hasn't helped at all.
Yeah, I got that's why I picked Undead as well for the regeneration, so that you wouldn't lose players. But,
yeah, I picked Necromantic because of regeneration, because I was tired of having my apothecaries killing my players.
Right. But yeah, you fail those regen rolls so often.
Even Igors don't help that too much.
Yep. Well, the other issue too is the Igor only helps with the one flaw with the Necromantic is Igors only reroll regeneration rolls.
Yep.
So if something happens to your ghouls which don't have regeneration, you're SOL.
Yeah. Yeah, ghouls are the big weak point there for your undead teams and your necromantic teams.
Yep, necromantic undead teams can trade ghouls once.
Yeah. One of the things I like about Dreadball, because I picked that up, is that you can resurrect players after games. So it's a little less brutal. But I haven't had too much chance to play Dreadball, and they're already doing a second edition of it.
And here I am sitting here idly drifting around, listening to the chatter and missing my turn.
I was about to ask if you realized that.
No, I glanced over and saw. Wait a minute, what's that flashing over my name? Oh, that would be why.
How much time does he have left? I can't actually see it with the Skype in.
Yeah, I had enough time to throw one block and stand up a couple guys.
Yeah.
I noticed that 15 seconds is like, oi, oi.
Yeah.
You've done that a lot in both games, actually.
Yeah, well, fortunately, I did what I wanted to do, just stand a couple guys up. Missed standing up the other two guys I would have wanted to, but yeah, take what you get. That'll learn me not to pay attention.
So we are at turn 12.
Be alert.
For
The world needs more
minions. And I just don't see it happening for them. I think this is pretty much in the bag for Morath's minions. The Norse Vikes have just taken too much damage.
Yeah. Wait.
Let's see. What is he planning to do here? I think he's trying to set up another player to give him an extra advantage on the die. Gets lucky with his die roll, thankfully. And it results in a KO, taking out, once again, another player on the Norse
I'll
Vikes.
just go ahead and say now, it's been fun playing this season. Wish I could have done a bit more to be challenging for the finals.
I would note in your last match, you credited Nuffle for your victory.
Yep.
And I believe you specifically said that you did not practice on strategy and just trusted Nuffle to save you.
I try to trust the Nuffle because strategies will fail. Unfortunately, today is one of those days where I wish I kind of had strategy on my side as well as Nuffle.
I'd like to say I think Nuffle is punishing you for not having a strategy.
Yeah.
And just trusting absolute chaos.
Oh, speaking of which.
See, Nuffle helps those who help themselves.
My day.
Oh my god. Another one. How many players do you have now, Mike?
On the field, I have 4.
4. versus I think what is
Recap?
it?
Yeah, 4 to.
Still 11, I think.
Okay, I technically have 5 to 11.
Okay,
Just one guy's not going to be getting up for the next turn.
gotcha.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
So this is a common sight in bashy games in Blood Bowl.
Yep.
Is the second half where it doesn't matter, like, because he's
The
not gonna
first half is a grinder to weaken your opponent, and then the second half is when you drive in the nail.
right and just run down the clock.
Drive in the nail. He's
So-
going to win this at least 2-0.
Yeah, here we go. 4 turns of fouls.
I don't think he's going to go quite that far.
All I'm gonna say is Mike Ricotta has given me nothing for grief for fouling a player in like the last turn or two.
Yeah, unless it, for an in-season game. Oh yeah, I'll easily agree with fouling the frick out of your opponent because you'll probably see him again later in the season. But for a finals game, it's
Well-
kind of pull up a gentleman card.
Well, no, I mean it affects him for next season.
Well, if he was that frightened of my Norse at this point, then yeah, sure, go ahead. Not as though there's a whole lot I can do about it.
Gotta use that dirty player sometime. I'll just say I have been known to at end games line up the 8-man foul
Yep, the foul brigade.
foul brigade.
Oh yeah, I've been known to indulge in some egregious fouling for the sake of fouling.
I will note though it almost never works out. Like half the time
Oh,
you
yeah.
get players sent off.
Oh yeah.
And of course, at the end of the game, it doesn't matter when you're well ahead.
Yeah, but it does cause turnover. That's the worry. I think I've lost a game because of that turnover.
Yeah, I usually try to make sure I've already got the advantage or
Right.
I got the walk-in set. And then I'll foul until the very last turn, and then scoot across the line and get the win.
Speaking of which,
Okay.
it's your turn again.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like
Oh, it is my turn again already?
Yes.
Stand up. Well, this won't take long. It's all stand-ups and one blitz. Blitz off the sideline.
There we go.
Go ahead and roll that.
oh well.
Give
That's
me your choice. And there you go. Well, he's off the sideline at least. No easy push shots for you, Josh.
oh.
Oh. So I think at this point, I think it's pretty fair to say that Josh does have this wrapped up. You can kind of feel the
Got a zombie back here doing.
desperation as as you lose players, it becomes very difficult to do a blocking game because you can pile on players onto the enemy team and make it so that they just cannot survive. More players means more block opportunities, means more block assists. It just becomes a giant steamroll. Down players can be fouled. And you can't get new players back out onto the pitch until there's a change in the drive. I hate to mention Dreadball again, but that is one of the things I like about it is it does kind of a hockey system. So,
Yeah.
Injured players come back, as, you don't have to wait for a score.
Yeah, I've followed Dreadball, so it is something that's
The only thing
It
with Dreadball is I still haven't wrapped my head around the strategy. Like, I could not figure out how to protect a ball carrier to save my life.
In truth, they could easily rebrand that game Pyramids and theme it Battlestar Galactica, and it's the exact same game.
Really?
Yeah, because it plays about the same way. If you watch the classic Battlestar, that's the exact same way they play Pyramids.
Huh. I don't remember Pyramids from that game, or from the show.
It was the ball game that Starbuck and Apollo played in. When they wore those goofy basketball-style T-shirts and run around with the silver
Oh.
Ground ball. Yeah, that was Pyramids.
I thought you were going to run down the clock.
I think maybe I'll see if I can get another touchdown.
No. Oh, you don't just want to beat me. You want to beat me 3-0, huh? Okay, make your season complete, buddy. Run the scores up to your advantage as well. Since the first game was a 2-1 victory for me and then a tie, now you want to get the advantage in the head, huh?
All right.
And it's what, Bjorn the Howler? I guess that's the one that
Yeah.
Yeah, Bjorn the Howler was my
Yeah, that was the werewolf.
all
That is
right,
now
I
a
think I'll
zombie.
put him up in the front then.
You're a jerk.
And on top of that, he was the one I was having dodge all over the damn place, too. Well, if there was a chance to rename him, I would have renamed him Bjorn the Agile or Bjorn the Leaper.
Ugh.
If he was dodging around,
Now you can name him Bjorn the Leper.
now he's Bjorn the Leper.
Oh.
Bjorn the Ostracized. And now he's down to strength 3 as a zombie.
Yep.
Poor baby.
Again, I think Nuffle is punishing you for bragging about how you didn't have a strategy last match.
Well, I had a strategy. The strategy was to rely on Nuffle. Bad strategy.
Again, Nuffle helps those who help themselves.
Yep.
So, yes, all the strategies do eventually fail, but you have to have the strategy, otherwise Nuffle just outright spurns you.
Yep.
Oh.
Nuffle gets upset if you don't have a strategy for him to ruin.
Nuffle is a fickle mistress.
Yep.
Oh. Yes, we have 11 players versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it is just a werewolf. And I believe Mike, you've just got a werewolf and a bunch of linemen right now.
That is correct.
All right, we're gonna see how good of a kicker Bjorn is.
Yeah. Bjorn was never good for much of anything.
Sure, we'll not put it there.
Except for causing casualties. Yay, another reroll.
Oh, good grief!
My kicker caught the ball. Woohoo.
Bjorn. He still doesn't have it into his head of which team he's supposed to be on now.
Well, he remembers old loyalties like a champ.
Oh, it's just gone so crazy here. I swear. Just...
But the one zombie I've been really liking, though, is, where are they? There you go. Mateus Asano I got from the Amazon team, who's actually starting to get stats similar to an actual Amazon, because that zombie actually got an agility increase.
Well, Amazons don't have agility.
Well,
They just have dodge. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
agility increase brings it back up to normal player stats.
Yeah.
So it is no longer disadvantage.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I forgot the zombies only have agility 2.
Yep, only agility 2. Makes it, yeah, kind of tough for him to even think about doing something with the ball.
All right, so I mean, you can see here, Viking Mike is trying to put a showing here because you don't want to just let him get the touchdown. You want to do the best you can here, but he just does not have much to work with in this game. Just not much to work with at all. Yep. That wrestle is going to put them both to the ground, which opens up a section of the cage there, which makes it very easy to get in there. Yep, that's what you want to do. So that should nullify the assist bonuses for one of them. And now nullifying the other assist bonuses. And there we go. Blitz with the werewolf. And going for the push, then the frenzy activates, and it's a push again. So, still managing to keep the ball, which is good. Of course, now that werewolf is just stuck between the few players he's got left. Throwing a few other blocks here, hoping to cause a bit more damage.
And this is why I practice all linemen.
Yeah, that was your last specialty player, wasn't it?
Yeah, the other werewolf is dead now. Yep, or gone off the field, I should say.
I gotta be honest, I don't agree with the all lineman strategy. At least not for tournament or league play.
League.
Maybe
Yeah, well.
maybe for tournament I can see it, but you know, with league you can build them up so much. You want to try to go for the long game, I guess you could say. I could understand buying the linemen and then buying the specialty players later, but the advantage of getting the specialty players right away is you can start getting them SPP right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be why I went with the linemen and the fuzzbutts to start, so I could get the fuzzbutts rolling.
Right. I mean, I usually try to get everything and just suffer a few games until we get some more money. Getting a little dry here in the throat. But Mike is making a good showing, moving the ball as far as he can. Trying to make it as difficult as possible for Josh to get another score. And that's going to work out in his favor. Blitz knocks down the zombie. And Josh has moved a lot of his players.
And now the glory of block seal comes in handy as I show my willingness to throw one-die blocks because I can.
Let's see, where do I want to go?
You want to go to hell. You go to hell and you die. Die in fire.
And there's sidestep coming into play here.
we go. That's everybody on my side doing something. Good, bad, or sideways.
Oh! There goes another player. And there he is, just trying to set up just to make sure that this is as difficult as possible. Will he pick up the ball? He's got a 3+ roll chance. And he does! He's got the ball. Get away from the sideline. Will he throw the ball? Oh, no, he can't because he blitzed. That's right.
Ooh, okay, not going for the second one.
And that's the advantage if you're doing the computer game, to do your going for it's one at a time, rather than clicking both, because if you click both, it will force you to do both movements. So throwing a bit more damage here. And I have to say, the number of broken armor values today are really surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the pain of Armor 7. I think I might play Orcs next season. I'll play a team of all dwarf linemen just so I can have Armor 9.
Oh, God. That sounds like the most boring game ever, I gotta say. Like, all dwarf linemen.
It's kind of exciting. Watch the little bastard try to pick the ball up. I built an entire dwarf blocker team. All they do is slowly stump like a little red tied up the field, and then stump their little red wave back again.
I'm actually slightly tempted to play it a little bit risky and go with an underworld team, just because I find it entertaining, the concept of playing with mutated goblins.
Oh yeah.
The problem is underworld, you may not have a team at the end of a season.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Chaos Pact. Unfortunately, we don't have it in the digital version.
Not yet.
Probably not ever, at the rate they're going.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to have Chaos Pact in this version, but no.
No, they decided to make a brand new team that's totally balanced well.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the
Camry?
Yeah, the
corn demons, yeah.
The corn, yeah. Ugh.
Actually, I have no idea if they're unbalanced or not, but
they're different. Yeah, that's where you can get all your I miss all the frenzy thrills back.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's waiting for me not to do something. Okay, I'll
yeah.
sit here and keep talking and not doing something. There you go. One man foul. Frick you, ghoul.
Which ghoul is that? Oh man, that's Dirt Snatcher. This is his first game.
You've chosen your career poorly.
Well, he's a ghoul. He didn't choose anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had to. I fired my other ghoul because he was level 2, but he was gonna miss this game, and I wanted both ghouls.
So you sack the one, so you bring on another.
Yep. Actually, before this game, I got rid of. I fired what I think 3 players. Granted, 2 of them were zombies, and they were zombies with injuries, which makes them that much better. Yeah. It's pretty sad when you have a zombie that has a strength penalty.
Hmm.
Granted, I do have the one with the movement penalty, which is kind of pathetic because he has to go for it just to get off the ground. Well, go for it if he wants to move after getting off the ground. Oh. Oh.
Okay, so just kind of finishing up the match here.
Yeah, he's still not going to make it. The only thing he's doing is keeping me from trying to score.
Yep.
A pointless touchdown to make the spread, yeah.
Well, you could always throw the ball into nothing. Could always throw the ball to nowhere.
I could.
No, you can't do that with this.
Good.
Yeah, you can. There's a key you have to hold. I think it's
Oh.
Alt or something, but you can throw into no area in the computer game.
All right. I hadn't seen that before, so...
It comes up so rarely. Like I said, I think you have to hold Alt or something when you're trying to throw the ball. I'd have to look it up again.
It's probably something I'll look up just to...
I've done it like once.
It's a tactic I like to use on the tabletop.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they weren't so bad they forgot that ability. It just doesn't.
It's difficult to do.
Well, I mean, it makes sense UI-wise because you normally don't want to do that. I don't know what it is in Blood Bowl 2.
Yeah, mostly it only comes up if you have the long bomb skill, because that just requires you to throw it out into space and hope somebody falls under it.
Yeah.
Hail Mary full of grace.
And here we are. This is the final turn. With the Norse Vikes here. And I mean, what can you say? Let's see. How many players do you have now, Mike?
I
On
got
the
4.
field? 4.
Yep.
I wonder.
So they're still fighting.
Well, we're trying. We're making it. We're making it. You know, we're not just rolling over. Star player points are still star player points.
Mm.
Were you thinking of giving him the push?
Slightly, yeah.
Oh god, that end of match camera just looking at that casualty field. Oh boy.
Paint box, yeah. Well, needless to say, this is not a game I'm going to be reviewing.
What? Oh.
I have little desire to watch this game again.
Do you want to? Oh, that's a. Oh yeah, that's the top roll. Why would you re-roll that?
I still wonder why it asks you to re-roll.
Because you can. You can re-roll
In
it.
the game, you get the opportunity to re-roll it. Why would you ever do it? I don't know.
All right, so
Well,
that
I made it to the championship. I didn't necessarily win.
Could you hit the
I'm
replay
used to
button
that.
for me?
Yeah.
There, Josh. If just go
And
to.
I've got enough money to replace my my werewolf if I needed to.
Good. But yeah, Josh, if you could pull up the replay button. I just want to see here. So yeah, what turn is that all the casualties really came up? If you could mouse over them.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Snort.
Yeah, just up there. It doesn't say. Not sure what turn that is.
Oh, well,
I think that was like turn 4.
There we go.
Really?
Turn 2. So turn 2, there were 2 casualties to start off with, and then I think it was turn 4. There was another one, and then there was just a ton of KOs.
yeah.
Which it doesn't show KOs, unfortunately. You'd think it would, but just really rough match. Well,
Yep. Well done, Josh. I'll congratulate you on your well-earned victory.
Thank you.
I tried not to make it easy on you.
gosh, and I'm looking at the replay here at turn 10. That's when Frosty got his casualty.
Yep.
And the
Bjorn
werewolf died. Just brutal. Like, just really brutal.
Yep. So next season it'll be the Heartbreakers for me. All
So
dwarf
who-
blockers.
Oh man, Black Tusk was my MVP.
So, before we head out here, to our new champion, Joshua Garten of 2016, do you have anything you want to say?
Well, I guess that, I won't be playing Morath's Minions next season. I will be, playing a new team, so,
Really?
yeah.
Why is that? It's not because of that smashed knee, is it?
No, it's not because that's Smash Knee with Black Tusk, no. I just, I want to try a new team. And, enough people made, everybody made new teams this season. So, I feel like I should, try out something new.
Yeah, a lot of people like to
And it's
recycle
not like
teams in
you have
this
to paint a whole
league.
bunch of new miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about the digital one too, is you can just pick
What?
whichever.
You mean you guys don't just print out counters like I do? Oh yeah, I don't know if I've actually ever shown you the counters, but last time I played, or when I did play, when I did Chaos Pact, yeah, I just made counters and put them on those binder clips. You see those, the kind of
Standy clips,
the,
yeah.
the little black ones where they've got the 2 handles on them. So what you do is you pop them on a player, and then you pinch them and you take them off, and they become a stand. And then you put that on the counter. And then I was, I have like the common skills bubbled in them, and you can put their stats on them. Kind of
Okay,
get
so-
a forward and back and glue them together. They're actually quite nice. I've got the file floating around somewhere. But yeah, they're still counters.
Oh yeah, so it's one of my zombies that ended up getting the kill. Huh.
Yeah. So, Well, I think that will do it. I'm glad we did finally get this to broadcast.
Oh yeah.
Because it was really rough. It would be funny. I wonder if now it'll let me watch the replay. That would be hilarious.
Then you could go back and try to resync that replay with the commentaries.
Yeah, right. Oh darn it, it's not letting me pull it up there. So, I guess that will be it. Thank you very much for playing, guys, and
All right.
thank you very much for everybody for watching.
See y'all next season.
Yep. See you next season.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
This has been a production of Furluge's Depot and the Blood Bowl Association serving Hampton Roads and cannot be altered or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Furluge's Depot and the Blood Bowl Association serving Hampton Roads and the all-powerful Sir Mufti Rudy Toot Toot Void where prohibited. Consult your doctor if you experience dizziness, trouble breathing, or your left toe transforms into a beast of nerdle.
Conan, what is best in life?
To see the enemy team before you, to crush the star blades beneath your feet, and to hear the lamentation of their fans. That is why I'll be back for the new season of Bash, Hampton Roads Premier League of Blood Bowl. But I need you, your friends, and even your little girly poodle to sign up now. So put that cookie down now, and get your ass to Bash. The website's right there, at the bottom of your screen. So what are you waiting for? Do it now! I'll see you at the party!